The baseball season is in full swing, and despite foul weather last week, Plainfield North got in a Saturday afternoon doubleheader against home team Bolingbrook, who may have wished the series was a washout after the Tigers swept the Raiders in 2 straight games, 7-3 and 9-4. In the first game, Plainfield North jumped out in the first inning with 3 runs on 4 hits and an error on Bolingbrook, but the Raiders answered with 2 runs of their own in the bottom of the first and kept pace into the middle innings when the Tigers got 2 more runs in the fourth and another in the fifth to establish a comfortable 6-2 lead. North finished that front end of the doubleheader with a 7-3 victory. In Game 2 of the double, Tigers bats continue to push runs across the plates, putting the ball in play and earning a relatively easy 9-4 victory, which pushed their season record to an undefeated mark 3-0 early. The Raiders, who enjoyed one of their best seasons in recent memories with 14 wins last year, dropped to 1-2 in the year after winning their season opener against Naperville North earlier in the week.
Your stance is a little bit different, up at the plate. You got some power at the plate when you're up there, but you got a little bit different of a stance,
Yeah, I tried to shorten up a little bit this year because I thought last year I was a little too long. I tried to shorten up a little bit this year and try to put the ball in play more.
You're still getting the stick on it, though. You actually put one out there pretty deep, I guess if the wind's not blowing in, maybe that goes out the other way, But the team looks like it's gelling pretty good, considering, you guys lost a couple of, pitchers, but you look pretty deep.
Yeah, we brought up a lot of juniors and stuff from last year, our sophomores, and they're pitching good right now, and I think it's good because everyone's played together or known each other, so it's easy to gel on the field and the dugout outside of baseball anywhere.
Not a great outing today to come away with a loss, but personally on the mound, he did pretty good. He just got a little rock there in the first game. Get 3 runs, and then after that you settled in, and it was a game.
Yeah.
You guys feeling pretty comfortable though now? You guys have been playing together for a little bit here. And, this is your 3rd season going in as a varsity player. And, at some point you got to start feeling like, hey, we got a team that can compete now. We've been down this road several times.
Yeah, definitely. I think building off the 14 wins last season, that's not good for a lot of programs, but that was one of our highest since like the 80s or something. Mm-hmm. So I think we really have a team put together that we can really make a good run this year.
Well, you guys beat North that had to start the season off, Naperville North, and another close game, but storied program, and you guys were able to knock them off. And Plainfield North today, North has always been 1, 2, 3 in the area. Yeah. They're a solid baseball program, but again, it was just, an inning here, an inning there where, some mistakes and some good pieces of some good hitting. Credit North with some good hitting, but those are the teams that if you can stick with, it seems like, you got something to work with against the other teams.
Yeah, definitely. I think if we clean up a couple mistakes, a couple misplayed balls, work at that, swing the bats a little bit more, we need to be a little bit more aggressive there, then we can run with them. If we run with them, we can run with anyone around here.
What's right now? What's the feeling on the team? What's the mood on the team? You guys don't have Aaron Bailey this year, and Aaron, is a bat. He brings a bat to the club, and he brings speed. How do you replace that?
You can't really replace it. It's just more of everyone else got to step up, do their job more. They gotta step in. They gotta make every play, make the most of everything they have.
So you got a chance to get on them out, but you guys haven't lost a game yet this season. Pick up 2 here against Bolingbrook. It seemed like when you got on the mound, though, you got a lot of speed, a lot of stuff, and then towards the end there, it just seemed like it dropped off. You were kind of losing it.
Yeah, I haven't thrown in a while, though. I haven't thrown in, gotta say a couple months. I've been throwing bullpens in there, but this was like my first live game in a while, and he just put me in to see how I was, and I got a little, first inning was pretty good, brought it a little bit, got a curveball down, but then next inning, a little off, but...
Yeah, but you got that move to second. You actually got 2 pickoffs there, you would have hung on to it, but, so it's got to be impressive for the coach. How do you feel so far about the season?
I feel like the season's going to be really great. I think we're going to go off to a good start, definitely a good start right now, and I think we're going to be in an undefeated season.
Well, it probably wasn't the way you wanted to start off a weekend with 2 losses to North. Plainfield North's a good solid program. You guys are a good solid program, though. These kids have gelled together over the last few years. Came in as freshmen, sophomores. And you're looking to see a little bit of a payday with this group. And you got that first win of the season against a really tough ball club. Came out here today and played these guys tough. It was just a couple of innings, a couple of mental mistakes.
Oh yeah, I mean it's, you know, you look at the score and how what the score shouldn't have been that, but you can say that about almost every game you play, and we just made too many mistakes, like you said, mental mistakes during the game. We can't give teams like neither North Plainfield or Naperville North extra outs, and we gave them extra outs, especially in the first couple innings. That led to them scoring runs that we couldn't overcome. And one thing too is when they score, we have to score, and we weren't able to do that. They kind of shut us down in the middle innings, and we scratched one run in the later inning, but we already dug ourselves too big a hole to get out of. So,
you know, the program though this year, it does look like it's pretty solid. I mean, you guys look like you're pretty solid on the mound. You look like you're pretty solid at the plate. And you got a lot to work with here. How do you feel? How do you feel about heading into conference? I mean, obviously, the beginning, April baseball is a lot different than June baseball.
Oh yeah, I mean like you said, the kids that we've had have been together now for the nucleus of our group have been together for 3 years now as juniors. So they've gradually, I think, understood what they need to do and understand how we play the game, and not only how we play the game, but how varsity players play games, and being in the conference we're seeing great competition on a regular basis. So I think it's finally paying off that they're finally maturing and understanding that aspect of the game, understanding what they need to do to get better so we can compete with the Plainfield North, Naperville North, Sandburgs, Andrews, all that stuff, and Lockport. So it's going to be interesting. It should be an interesting year in the conference once we start this, because I have all the confidence in our guys that we're not going to be able to match like we were in years past, and we're going to, I don't want to say sneak up on anybody either. I think they know what we're capable of, and especially after that win against North the other day. So I'm sure it's getting around that we're not the
pushovers.
Anymore,
Right. All right, Coach, you haven't lost yet this season. Is that omen?
No, you're good luck. I think we played defensively well. We hit the ball better today. Good to see some of our young guys come out and pitch well. Brendan pitched really well in the first game and 2 strikes, and that was the key. And yeah, we're moving along. We'll see how we do later in the end as the year goes on.
Like you say, the bats are coming along. You guys are starting to score a little bit, but defensively, I mean, you got some. Even your number 6, your last pitcher that was up on the mound. He had a nice move to second base. Got a couple there, and it looks like he's got an arm. I mean, he's definitely a guy that can come in and fill for you, middle reliever. I mean, he's definitely got some speed and some stuff.
Yeah, he definitely will. As the year goes on, we've only played 3 games and way to get some guys some innings today that normally we throw them in a varsity game. So it was good though. Our guys 2 strikes for the most part, and once we got through the first couple innings there in the first game, we kind of relaxed and played a good baseball. So it's good to see.